All right, guys, what's up Wednesday? So for this What's Up Wednesday, I just kind of want to talk about my 2024 goals as we are in the first week of the new year. Um, I honestly do not want to put too much on my plate because I go back to school. Literally started my first college class last week, and I fell into a very major depression when I went to get my bachelor's degree. I think it was a mixture of a lot of things. I worked full time. I only went to school 2 days a week. I didn't have my driver's license. It was really hard to make friends. I wasn't on campus a lot. Like I said, I only went to school 2 days a week. So because of that, I had all the work and none of the play. And I think play is important. You know, what's that saying? Like, all work and no play makes somebody a sad boy. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. But it was really easy to associate my college with just a negative space, a negative attitude, because I had no fun there. Like, literally, I didn't really meet a lot of people. I would barely talk. I'd be in that building for 8 hours and I wouldn't even hear the sound of my own voice. I just went in, I went from class to class to class to class and left because I had to fit all 5 of my classes in one day. Because I didn't drive, my mom didn't want to go there 5 days a week. I don't blame her. And I also work full time, so it made my work schedule a lot easier. So I would be like 8 in the morning till 6 at night. And obviously I had like a little break for lunch and little breaks between my classes and stuff, but I was mostly in the library. And I mean, whatever, I got my degree. I got what I went there for. But, it was just unfortunate. I thought I was going to make more friendships and have more connections. That's never been my forte. I tell you guys all the time, I'm very lucky in love. Joe's an amazing person. Even before him, like my past relationships, I've always been treated with respect. I've never, no man's ever been like unfaithful to me. No man's ever like abused me in any way or whatever. Relationships ended, but usually in like amicable ways. I'm very lucky when it came to my relationships with my partners, but I'm very unlucky when it comes to relationships as friends. I've lost a lot of friends for different reasons. I've had friends twist my words, stab me in the back. So, I just always struggle to make that connection. So, all that basically to say is I want to put very little on my plate this year. And I mentioned a little bit about my word of the year. And every year I like to pick a word. And I think last year my word was peace because I just wanted to feel at peace. I realized my anxiety was at a whole new level. I always suffer with anxiety, but never enough where I felt like I had to be medicated. And that changed in 2023. I finally got health insurance. I got a doctor. I talked to my doctor. I got a medication. And that was kind of my focus for 2023. Now that I think my anxiety is more in check, still not perfect, but in check. I think my word for this year is going to be balance. And I just want to be able to balance all the things on my plate. I want to balance a full-time job, full-time school, and, life with Joe and time with family, time with friends. I want to have play. I don't want it to all just be work. I will say going for your master's is very different because, you're not really, not that you can't make friends, but especially my program, it's like all over Zoom. I'm not going to see these people in person. So I'm not expecting what I expected when I got my bachelor's degree. But I just keep thinking all the negative things when I got my bachelor's degree. And that's why going back to school was such a huge decision for me, because I was really scared I was going to fall back into that depression. I even sent Joe a really nice text the other day, and I was saying I couldn't even think about going back to school if it wasn't for your support. I'm still working full time. It's not like he's supporting me like financially or anything like that. It's more just him supporting me emotionally. And he's just there for me, and I know I have somebody to talk to if things get really bad and stuff like that. So yeah, my word for this year is literally just balance. I have plans with a friend on Saturday. I will say I am making some new friends at work, which is really nice. We're in like a group chat and we text all the time. So things have definitely been looking up. I do want to try to be creative. I've been talking about wanting to do a book journal. Charmaine's is incredible. She sent me photos. I think she's going to be doing that as a video on her channel soon. And I've always wanted to do something like that. I actually did attempt one in 2023, but I didn't keep up with it. And I really, 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 really want to do it. But I'm not making any promises because, like I said, I am going back to school, so I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle things on my plate. We shall see, but it is something I want to try to do. It's going to be a very low pressure year for me. Honestly, next year is probably going to be the same because my master's program is 2 years. So I just need to kind of get through the next 2 years. But it's one class at a time, so it should be a lot easier to balance. Each class is 8 weeks. So I don't think it's going to be anything as intense as when I got my bachelor's degree. I think when you go for your bachelor's degree, most people do not work full time. Most people work, you're fresh out of college. Most people work part-time. They don't have as many responsibilities. The teachers definitely expect a lot. Where I feel like with your master, she even said, I know you guys work full time. I know most of you have kids. So I think they're a lot more flexible. After my first Zoom meeting, I felt a little more at ease. Hopefully I'm able to balance. I just know me, I do get overwhelmed very easily. My other goal is to start taking my anti-anxiety med every single day. I got on the meds in about August. I was doing really good for a while. Then I fell off again. Since the new year, I have been taking my meds every single day. I do also want to talk to a therapist because I don't think just meds is the solution for me. So that is something I want to talk. I have a doc's appointment in March and I want to get a referral to talk to a therapist. Maybe just like different coping mechanisms for when I'm feeling like very overwhelmed. But my day-to-day anxiety is a lot better since taking my medication. I also want to focus a little on my health. I bought a walking pad back in like July during Prime Day and I never touched it. Since January 1st, I have used it. I didn't use it at all this weekend. It was a really bad snowstorm here in Mass, and me and Joe were just really lazy, and we binge watched a bunch of TV and had a super relaxing, enjoyable weekend. But I do want to, and I'm not telling myself, oh, you got to use it every day. But I do want to use it most days, even if it's only 15 minutes, 20 minutes, while I watch one YouTube video, because I'm not saying I want to lose X amount of pounds. That is not my focus, but I do want to just move my body more. And since using the walking pad, I know physically nothing has changed yet. It's been too soon, but mentally I do feel better. It's true what they say. Exercise gives you endorphins. So, and I'm also just, limiting my sweets. I have not drank a Coke since the new year other than Coke Zero. Really gonna try to just limit my portions and eat better. Like I said, I don't want to do anything crazy because when I restrict myself, I binge and I do stupid things. But I do want to make small changes. And honestly, I think that's about it. Like I said, it wasn't nothing too crazy. Oh, and a YouTube goal. I was monetized. That was my main goal of last year. I actually showed you guys, I don't know if you remember. I don't know where my phone is, right here. It was like a background on my phone. It's no longer my background, so I would have to find it. But I did, I made my own collage, and it was basically like a vision board for my phone. And I did a YouTube monetization, little button. I did a smiley face just because I wanted to be happy. I did a Zen yoga pose because I just wanted to, that was my symbol for wanting to be at peace. I also did a pregnant belly, and I even said it's not that I wanted to be pregnant this year. I just wanted to know that that was in my horizon and that's what I'm working towards. That's why I am, going for my masters and wanting to make more money and things like that, because I want to eventually have a baby. I also have a bride and groom for symbolizing marriage. And like I said, it's not something that had to happen in 2023. I just want to know it's me and Joe are on that path. And then I had a house. And I would love to get a house, but unless the market crashes, I don't see that happening anytime soon. I actually have it right here. So this was it. As you can see, the little smiley face, the YouTube button, the pregnant belly, the house, the married couple, the yoga pose. And I also had read more, and it's a little book. My goal was to read 2 books a month last year. I just about hit that. There was months I read more, months I read less. I would say it balanced out to about 2 books a month. I have to do the official count on that. So I am YouTube monetized, but my goal is hopefully to get paid every month this year. So to get paid, you have to hit $100. They will not pay you. You can have $99.99. They will not pay till you hit 100. So even though I've been monetized since August, this is my first paycheck that I'm getting in January because it took till December to hit my $100. So I am hoping, I have no idea, but I'm hoping that I can hit 100 each month. I'm hoping with Vlogmas, with the new subscribers I got, hopefully I can stay on that momentum and get 100 each month. That's not something that's really within my control. I can post like 6-7 days a week, but you know, so I'm not gonna, obviously I can't beat myself up over that one. But if you guys watch the videos, you share them out, you give them thumbs up, you watch the ads, I would greatly appreciate it because that little extra money would help. And $100 isn't even a lot of money. I wish they paid creators more, but they definitely don't. I would say I probably make about $1 a day. So there's no, if I keep going on that, there's no way I'll hit $100 in January. But one can hope, one can try to make it a goal because it is what, January 9th right now, and I think I'm at like $7 and change. I can literally show you guys if I can pull it up. I'm at $7 on the dot. So yeah, right here it says a payment is headed your way, $132.20, and it says I'll get it between the 21st and the 26th, and right now I'm at $7. Sometimes it takes a little bit to update though, like it takes like a full 24 hours. So at this point, I'm probably closer to like 8 something. But yeah, I usually make about $1 a day, which would make sense. Since August, it's probably been like 120 days, right? I would guess. August to September, October, November, December. It's been 5 months, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to get another YouTube paycheck soon, but that would be lovely. But yeah, that's like my YouTube goal because I already monetized. I mean, I would love to hit 2K by January of next year. That would be great to have another 1,000 subscribers. I'm honestly, when I'm filming this, at 1,264. So I gained 264 since August. That's not bad at all. And I gained about 34 of you throughout Vlogmas because I started with 1,230 on December 1st when I remember writing that down. Another goal, it's a goal like every year, is to be more organized with like everything. I'm really trying at work to stay on top of things. I'm really trying at school to stay on top of things. I wrote out like a whole to-do list today. I used my planner today. I want to start writing down my numbers for YouTube too. Like, I don't want to fixate on a number, but like I remember, I think it was May, I wrote, oh, you're at like 2,600 hours. So I was shocked in August. I was like, wow. In August when I monetized, I said, wow, I hit 1,400 in just 2 months. I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't wrote it down. I would have guessed I was like at 3,000 something. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's good to write things down because you can see where you can improve, where you're doing really well. That's why they have the YouTube analytics so you can look. Like I said, I don't want to obsess about certain things. Just like I don't want to focus like a crazy amount on my diet. Because I can get like, the last time I lost like a lot of weight, I was literally going to the gym twice a day and I wouldn't leave the gym till I burned 1,000 calories. And it's just as unhealthy as me being fat. So I need to do it in like a healthy way. And for me, that's not focusing on the number, not limiting my foods, and just focusing on smaller portions and less sweets and things like that. And then my reading goal is basically, like I said, I'm not overwhelming myself this year. So last year was 2 books a month. That rounds up to about 24 books a year. For my Goodreads, I put 25. So that's it. I just added 1 more book. I'm not sure if I'm going to hit it. I might only just be able to read the book club books for a while until I have the summer off, you know? I want to read so bad, but I have to read for my class, for school. And that has to be my focus. That has to be my my number 1 priority right now. So anyway, I would love some well wishes, some good luck. So let me know what you guys' goals are for 2024. That is basically it for this What's Up Wednesday. You know, What's Up Wednesday can be different every single week. Tomorrow will be book club with my friend Charmaine. That's always on Thursdays. Fridays, oh, that was like another goal. I know you guys have been loving the vlog, so I'm going to try to do a vlog every single Friday. Saturday, we'll go back to my outfits of the week like it was pre-Vlogmas. Sunday will most likely be a day off. I might sneak in a video here and there, but my plan is to post 6 videos a week, which is a lot more than most people do. But it's what helped my channel a lot in 2023. So I don't want to take that away, but I might give myself, 1 day off. And then Mondays and Tuesdays for now will be unboxings and hauls, but eventually I want to start doing different things. like I said, Tiny Tidies, Motivational Mondays, something along those lines. I know you guys gave me ideas on a community tab. I have to go check that out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this 2024 goals video. That is it. Very simple this year. I need to keep it simple. I got a lot on my plate. Like I said, let me know what your goals are down below, and be safe.